class today with me again, Miss Dina. So I'm very excited to meet you here with me again. So how's everybody today? How are you doing?
I'm fine. And you?
Okay, I'm fine too, thank you. So today we are talking about how you can speak, how we can talk about free time activities and hobbies in English. Wow, sounds interesting, isn't it? So before we jump up to the lesson today, please tidy up your seat, take out your pen, prepare your notebook, and let's start our lesson today by reciting Basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, thank you so much. So first of all, I would like to ask you a question. What do you like to do in your free time? Do you have any interesting hobbies? Yossi? Okay, what do you like doing in your free times?
I like cooking.
You like cooking? Nah.
I like reading.
Okay, you like reading. Good job. So, talking about our free times, activities, and hobbies is a great way to start a conversation and to find out things in common to talk to somebody. So, by the end of this lesson, you'll be able to talk clearly and naturally about how you can talk about free time activities and hobbies in English. So, first we will start from the vocabularies area. Free time activities and hobbies vocabularies. Now, what words you know about free time activities and hobbies in English? Anybody knows? Okay, nobody? Okay. I'll tell you something then. Many people prefer to do something that you can do at home, like watching TV, reading a book, or maybe cooking. But other people also like to do some sports, like playing football, playing basketball, and also maybe jogging and yoga. Besides, of course, some people also like to do something more creative, like taking photo, painting, crafting, or maybe writing novels or writing some articles. Yeah, so I have some vocabularies here. You can see at the whiteboard, right? Okay, now please, I will read this vocabularies and please repeat after me, okay? First one is to paint. To paint. To paint.
To paint.
Okay, to paint.
To paint.
Who knows what the meaning of to paint? Nobody? Okay, I'll give you the picture here. Who knows? You can guess?
To play.
Okay, great. To paint means it's an activity of making a picture or to putting a paint on a canvas or a wall. Okay, so the second one is to write. Repeat after me. To write.
To write.
To write.
To write.
Who knows what the meaning of to write?
Menulis.
Okay, good job. Manu?
Menulis.
To write is an activity of writing something. It's a written word. It's a written word like making novels or making an article. So the third one is to cook.
To cook.
To cook.
To cook.
Okay, who knows what the meaning of to cook?
Memasak.
Okay, good job. To cook means is an activity of making foods or eating foods to be eaten. So the last one is to go shopping.
To go shopping.
To go shopping.
To go shopping.
What do you mean of to go shopping?
Berbelanja.
Okay, it's an activity of buying something in the shop. Now, you guys already know the example of some vocabularies related to the free time activities and hobbies in English. So, now please mention another verbs, another vocabularies that related to the free time activities and hobbies. Anybody knows? You see? To draw, yeah? So, to go fishing. Okay, what else? To
Draw.
yes, play video games and many others. So now you already know the activities, and now we jump up to the second part of the lesson. How you can talk or how you can speak about your free time activities and hobbies. You know what your activities and how to speak, how to communicate with many people about our free time activities and hobbies that you like to do in your free time. Okay? Now you can take a look at here in this left side of the whiteboard. I have a sentence here. Repeat after me. In my free times,
In my free time,
I like
I like
Cooking.
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 Okay. So the second one, in my free time,
In my free time,
I like
like
painting.
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 Okay. So this is how the way if you want to say, if you want to speak to somebody about free time activities or hobbies that you like to do. Yeah. You can start with the phrase in my free times. I like. So you have to insert or you have to add some vocabularies that you like. Yeah. It might be cooking, painting, to go shopping, or writing, and many else. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, now you can see the pattern here. In every sentence, you can see the verb here. It always ended with in, right?
Right.
So it's different from here. This is the best or the best form of the verb. But if you come here in this sentence, you have to add in the last or in the corner of the verb. Yeah. Do you understand? So you may not say in my free time I like paint. In my free time I like cook. It's not correct. But the correct one is you have to add in the last of the word. Yeah. I like cooking. I like painting. I like to go shopping. I like writing and many else. Okay. Do you understand all?
Yes.
Okay. Now, just in case that the verb like here is quite repetitive or maybe boring, you can use another verb that's similar to like. Yeah. What is that? First is you can use the word love. The second one is you can use the word enjoy. And also you can use hate. So love and enjoy here, the meaning is the same with like. It's a similar meaning with like. But hate is the opposite meaning of like. I have the examples here. In my free times, I love playing games. In my free time, I like playing games. It's the same. Yeah. So the second one, in my free times, I enjoy eating. Enjoying here, I like eating. It's the same meaning. So the third one, I hate studying math. It's different. It means that I don't like studying math. It's the opposite meaning or it's the contrary meaning. Okay? Can you understand?
Yes.
Okay, now you understand about this pattern and now it's your turn to do the exercise. I will give you 2 minutes for you to make your own sentences about free time activities and hobbies. Okay, let's go and do your best. Okay, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, to do your exercise. Okay, now you already know how to speak, how to talk about free time activities and hobbies. Now we jump up to the last part of the lesson. Here we have 2 parts. Take a look at how to put some details to your ideas. First is how often do you do your activity? The second one is where do you do your activity? I have some sentences here. Please take a look and repeat after me. I like playing ball every day.
I like playing ball every day.
I love to go shopping twice a week.
I love to go shopping twice a week.
Twice a week.
Twice a week.
Okay, now you can see here in this sentence it's not only describe about the activities that you like to do in your free time, but also you add some details. What is that? The time when you do your activity. So I like playing football every day. So here is the additional information that you like to do. Playing football every day means you like to do playing football. Okay. So the second one is I love to go shopping twice a week. This not only describe about something that you like to do, which is to go shopping, but also describe about when do you do your activity. When do you do to go shopping, which is twice a week. Do you understand? So we have some vocabularies here. First is every. Second one is once or twice.
Once or twice.
once or twice.
Once or twice.
Okay, every year you can also add by using a day, every day like this, every week, every month. Yeah. So the second one, you can also use once a day, twice a week, twice a year, and many more. Yeah. So if you add this information, it makes your sentences, it makes your speaking more details. So the second one, how to put another detail to your ideas is that where do you do your activity? It's about the location. Where do you do your activity? The first I have the sentence here. I like playing ball in the garden. Repeat after me.
I like playing ball in the garden.
Second one, I love cooking in my grandma's house.
I love cooking in my grandma's house.
Okay, in these sentences, you not only describe about what you like to do, which is I like playing football, but you also mention the location you do your activity. Where is it? In the garden. Okay, and also the second one, you not only describe about what you like, which is cooking, but you also add some details that you like to cook in your grandma's house. I love cooking in my grandma's house. So in the garden here and in grandma's house here, it's described about the location of the activity that you like to do in your free times. Okay, do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, now you can see that these sentences getting more detailed, yeah, by adding the times and the locations. So if you want to make a sentence, if you want to speak, you want to talk about your free time activities and hobbies, please add some details to make your language getting more advanced, getting more interesting, and getting more natural. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now do you can speak or make a sentence about free time activities and hobbies in English?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good job. So that's the end of our lesson today, and I will wrap it up by giving you a home assignment. I would like you to make an essay about free time activities and hobbies in English. And please collect the assignment, hand in this assignment at Saturday 12. Okay, thank you so much for your attention. And now let's take a break. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.